you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure the bell notification stays lit. Like that, you guys will not miss out for any future updates, especially when the markets start to come a little bit back to life. I know a lot of us were like, man, for the last few days, right? That's just crypto, everybody. Sometimes it's going to go up, sometimes it's going to go down, sometimes it's just going to go to the right. So we'll talk about that today. Let me make sure the chat is open. We're live on some new social media accounts, so I want to make sure that that's still working. Okay, so that's connecting right now. Very cool to see that working. Let's get to this XPX main page, everybody. Definitely tune in over here. Share the links everywhere you guys can. Okay, so we're live on X. Yes, we're live on YouTube. The party one doesn't want to connect, man. So it's trying to send a data once again. We'll see if that one connects right away. Welcome in, man. Leave some comments in the chat. Let me know how you guys been doing during this crypto shakeout. Feels like it's been going on for a few days, right? Just kind of market's not too exciting. So let's refresh this. Make sure we got some accurate numbers for everybody. You know, CMC doing some updates, which I just got a DM from them again, which is pretty cool what they're going to be doing very soon over here on CMC. You guys will be hearing about that as well on the channel. So let's check those channels once again. Okay, we are streaming on Party as well now. So yes, we're live on all of them now. So if you're tuning in on YouTube, you know, subscribe to the channel. If you're following me on X, or you're listening on X, give me a follow on X. If you're listening on Party, make sure you guys tap in with me over there as well. We got the overall crypto market cap at $3.87 trillion. Bitcoin now back over, 112,000, which is nice to see. I know that 107 doesn't feel too much, doesn't feel like a lot of fun. The 108 doesn't feel like too much fun, but they're all prices that we honestly talked about. Now, we're always zoomed out when we're looking at these charts. It's very important to do that. So like that, you guys don't get shooken out. And that just kind of comes with the market at this point. Now you've been in this market with me so long. It's like, we're already used to this, right? This is just kind of the ebb and flow, as Blunthouse likes to say. So, all right, man, we're streaming nice and live. Things are looking really good. We're going to be talking about BTC, all your favorite plays. So definitely show me your guys' gems. We got the Purple Pepe that we're going to talk about as well. Man, they've been trending nonstop. So we definitely got a lot of things to talk about as far as crypto. The markets are just still kind of, and this is a good time to take care of some things, do what you got to do, because this is what it's all about. You got to be able to last in the market, honestly. Jace up into place. What's up, man? We got Bitcoin at 112. Looking better. We got Ethereum at 44, looking a lot better. BNB has been holding really strong, even during this shakeout, honestly. And same goes for like Solana. Like, although BTC was pulling back quite a bit, Solana was holding above 200, like back to back. It wasn't like, nope, we're not going back down there. And we talked about how, at times, when BTC pulls back, it can pull these back. But sometimes, you'll see them just holding strong up there. And that's why it's important to focus on that chart you're trading. But let's go into BTC right away. I want to start on the daily chart. I know we've been going through the shakeout, and I'm excited on this daily chart because we're kind of seeing these first signs of the long signals popping up, right? We've been in just a downtrend, right? And this is a good time when you notice, hey, I don't got nothing to do during a downtrend. It's too boring for me. I don't like the overall sentiment. I don't want to raid. I don't want to shill. I don't want to do this. Go find something else to do, because sometimes we just got to accept when we're in these downtrends. And we'll start off with just the 50 moving average. And kind of go into what we got going on as everybody starts to fill up. Let's check on this party again. So that party went down. Let me try to turn it off and turn it back on. I want to continue to stream on that platform. The more new social media accounts that we can keep adding to this restream and keep streaming to new people, this is how, we can break out of some echo chambers and stuff. So, all right, maybe it's not working today. Let me turn this off. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Let me flick this back on. See if that'll do the trick. But nonetheless, BTC right here, ever since we got underneath that 50 moving average, we saw that we were, trading underneath the 50 moving average and traded right into this gap that we talked about, right? That if we failed this, remember, we were like, hey, if we failed this, we have this gap, we can go into this. Now, granted, we did only want it to stop at 110, but that's not how it works, okay? That's just not how it works. We can say, hey, prior resistance, future support, let's hold on to that. But the market says, hey, there's a lot of people, going too long on some of these. How about we pull it back a little bit further, snatch up some of that money off the table, and then turn this thing right back around? So right now what we're seeing is, BTC holding on pretty good. We're seeing some nice movement to the upside, and this is where we start to add some of the indicators. Now on the blunt house, we're still in this downtrend, right? We can see all these stops there, and we're barely starting to break out of it right now, but we still don't have a buy signal on the blunt house indicator. What we do have a buy signal on is on the parabolic SAR. We got, hey, go long, right? We got two crosses on the bottom. We're trading right into this gap, and we're breaking, right back over that 110, which is a psychological barrier, which is really nice when we do that because the markets get excited. Now, this could be a case that we're going to hit the 50 one time and then probably come back and hit the 110 and kind of trade sideways for a bit. But nonetheless, this is better than what we've been having for about a week or so. Okay. So this is kind of a little bit better right here. When the markets are down, cook, man. Make some things happen. Do some things in the back end to make some stuff happen. So when the markets turn back around, you can kind of be ready for these things, right? So here we go. The market's turning right back around. Let's go down to the 4-hour chart so we can get an idea of where these candles are going to actually take us. And here we go. We're marching right towards this point of control on BTC, this 113. These are these areas we talked about several times a few days ago, as far as what could potentially happen if we got back above the 50 moving average. We'll trade back above 110. If we get above the 200 moving average, we're definitely hitting this 114. 115 is that round number, right? 105, 110, 115. If we can break the point of control, this POC right here, we're going to head to the upper valley range, that 118 going towards into that 120 mark, which I'm sure a lot of people will be very excited about. We've been having a lot of fun in the space, trading a lot of different assets. Let me see. I'm opening up a couple other tabs. Okay, cool. Just keep an eye on that. And this is what it's kind of playing off of right now. So the markets are finding some traction. Now on this daily chart, we've been holding this downtrend for a while. I'm just happy to see that we got it finally along. But if we would have kept this downtrend, it would have been like, hey, then we're going to trade into this gap. Then we're going to trade into this gap. But right now we're seeing some long signals come back out, which is exciting because that could mean that we found our support, and could be that we're turning right back around to get into that 115, 120. We will see. If we go lower and we trade into this gap on the daily chart, this is what these gaps look like, and the point of control is down here. That's 83,000. If we lost this 200 moving average, if this was a fake and we tapped this 50 moving average and it comes back and it trades into this gap, first one's going to be right here, 94K. The next one's going to be probably the point of control, 84,000. Now, if we just bounce off of this and start printing buy signals and break the 50 moving average, it's game back on, right? So the races are back on. So nonetheless, stay tapped in to this market. Let's go into the next assets that we're going to go into. We're going to go into Ethereum. Next, let's go into right here. Let's go into ETH on this one. We'll clean this up. We'll talk about CFX as well. We've been having a lot of fun trading that one. That one's been just like the printer stays on nonstop for some reason. It's crazy what's going on with that one. But let's clean this up just a little bit. Get on a higher time frame. Get some of this noise out the way at first, and get an idea of what's going on with ETH right now as we speak. So still a sell signal on that blunt house. We see these gaps right here. I see these gaps and I get a grin on my face. Most people would be like, oh no, we're going down. It's like, look, if you can't handle the down, just relax, go do something else. The markets are not done. That's like the internet disappearing. The internet's here to stay, right? So just don't fade this market whatsoever, because it's definitely not done, fam. Definitely not done. But when I see this, these are pretty interesting opportunities, because we could see how this could turn into, if especially if Bitcoin does that like little fake tap and the market lose kind of its steam, where ETH will trade into this gap right here, break underneath the 50, come down to like 3,600. It does feel like there's still like a bit of shaking out that needs to happen. We'll see if that's actually true. But right now, as far as the way the markets, I can just feel it when the markets are a little bit more hot. Today's just one of those days where it feels a little bit better. The charts are looking better when you're zoomed out, and I like that quite a bit. Now, daily chart on ETH, Still got a sell signal. We add the parabolic SAR, still working on the sell signal. So I would be very careful on ETH right now, especially they're talking about selling a bunch of ETH, right? So the Ethereum Foundation plans to sell a bunch of ETH, 10,000 Ethereum worth approximately 43,000. So that can create a bit of maybe people trying to get out before there's a pullback or some silly stuff like that. When this is more marketing and more development, you need to do these things in order to continue to expand your project. So that's what ETH is going to be doing very soon. Could that affect the price of ETH? Potentially, it could. I'm really just looking at the technicals. I want to see what the chart is telling me, and I'd rather do that. I have a lot better time in crypto when I'm just doing what I'm told when this chart is telling me. So here we go. Support, support, support. We got a buy signal. This is looking awesome. Break over the 50. Can the markets be coming back to life? Is ETH going back to the upper valley range? $4,700? Is it ready to break 5K? That's all some stuff on the table right now. Seeing this kind of price action in the market is quite exciting, honestly. It's, we've been in this downtrend for a little bit. It gets boring. There's not too much you can do but just wait it out. Seeing the 4-hour charts, kind of come back to life. Right here, the ETH doing it, the BTC doing it. We got some buy signals. We're trading into some gaps. You can kind of feel the overall sentiment getting a little bit better. The paper hands have paper handed. It's time to turn it around, and that's usually just what happens in the space. I'm so used to it at this time. It's just another page in a chapter when it comes to the ups and downs in this crypto market, right? So nonetheless, let's see if ETH can come back up to this upper valley range right around $4,600, $4,700. Tapping this, or actually breaking through the 50 moving average. So first stop would be right here, 46, going a little bit higher. That is very, very doable. The markets are feeling like that right now. You can just tell they're kind of igniting once again. Now, that's just kind of the space, right? That's just kind of the space. Let's go to BNB next. Let's keep it moving, fam. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Much love and respect to everybody. Honestly, so many great people pulling up to the channel. Just holding it down. This is just crypto, fam. At this point, we just got to be able to handle this stuff, right? We can't stop it from doing this. We're just along for the ride, and we got to let the markets come to us, right? So daily chart right now on BNB sell signal, but this looks like it could be one of those snapbacks where it's like it's printing a red one, and then next it plants a green buy signal right back just because the market's coming back to life. Or this could just be this, confirmed downtrend, and we will use a lower time frame to be able to, tell if that's exactly what's going on, right? If BNB is going to be going a little bit lower. So we got this daily chart sell signal right here. We put on the parabolic SAR. We got sell signals for a while already. Been telling us that possibly it was going to go down for quite a bit. But let's go down to the 4-hour chart and get some of these prices that we need to see and highlight. There's some really cool things going on. That's why we're doing the stream a lot earlier today, because there's obviously the listing with Kendu, a couple more things that I'm working on the portal, back to back, adding quite a bit of things, fam. And you know what? That's why the downtrend, I just took that time to hurry up and just work on things that we needed to work on and get these things done as the markets do what they got to do, because that's just part of the space. That's just part of the space. So here we go. Kind of something similar to what's going on with ETH, breaking the 50 moving average, printing a buy signal, and possibly going to trade going into this gap right here. If it did that, that's looking really good, where we can see it come back into that 880, headed towards 900. Are we going to get to see BNB? You guys let me know in the chat. Are we going to get to see BNB at 1K? Absolutely. People are literally selling their projects, selling their BNB, stabling up for whatever reason. I have no idea, but to each his own. I'm right here in this .com moment with, being in crypto since 2017, live streaming since, and YouTubing since 2021. The markets are not done. I'm letting you guys know right now, if you're trying to, okay, it's not done. It's just not done. And this level of adoption has never happened before. And I refuse to miss out on this .com moment and capitalize on this. I am all in to the point where I need people from the outside looking in to be like, this guy's like obsessed. This guy's like going crazy. He's like, he's nonstop. He's just doing this, because I want to be able to look back and be like, you know what? I was covering BNB during, the lows. I was there building on the Binance Smart Chain through the lows. And now, Binance is at 1,000, Binance is at 2,000. And the more we build on this, the more we continue to accumulate, the better it is for all of us. I know sometimes it feels like, man, how come I don't have that Phantom Wall or that Solana meme coin that pumped on me? And I could just, it's going to happen. Your time is going to come. And so if you can last in the market, your chance and your number is going to be called. You just have to make sure that you're not getting wrecked left and right, and where you're paper handing your favorite projects where you mess it up and you miss that opportunity. So BNB looking really strong right now. Let's see it continue to break the POC, that point of control, this magnetic red line right here. Trade into this gap and go into the upper value range, which would be absolutely amazing. Headed right back into that 880, possibly going even higher, when it got really close to hitting $900. But you guys know we're going to definitely have live streams where I'm saying BNB over 900, BNB over 1,000. It's just a matter of time. So right now, if it failed right here, we could see the lower value range come and get tapped at 825, or we just continue right now and just head towards that upper value range and check it out right around this 880 mark. All right, let's go on to Solana next. Solana next right here. We'll just go to this one. Solana doing its thing, holding strong over 200 no matter what's going on in the market right now. Solana's just holding really strong. Agape winner in the house. Let's go, man. I'm so excited for that. That's, what, and it's crazy because that project's doing a good cause, and it's got a great community, it's got a great team behind it, and those are the ones that take longer to cook. It's wild, but it was pretty cool because I was talking to Dabatola a little bit early this morning and stuff. Shout out to Dabatola. Make sure whenever you guys see Dabatola out there, you guys show this man some love, because he is a real one in the space and a true supporter of XPX and what we're doing. But we were talking about that this morning, and about like how no matter what, sometimes the solid plays are just the ones that you got to grind on. And, a little bit of what Pump Fun has done to the space has contributed to how people's overall sentiment is. But, I think Agape is a great play. I think there's a lot of great plays that we're going to talk about today on the stream for sure. XPX for sure being one of them. So right now, Solana holding above 200, 209 to be exact. I remember, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I said, hey, I know it's down and out. Are we going to get to make live streams of Solana over 200? Yes. And we are here, even with a market shakeout. When Solana was down here, I said, don't worry. Whether or not me and you are going to be making a video of Solana at $200, that's not the question. And that's what we're having right now. If Solana can break past this shelf over here, you can see how it's coming into this shelf. This is where it goes a lot higher. This is where we start talking about, 275 Solana, $300 Solana. It's right around the corner. It's not too far. What's up, Psychedelic Angel? So these are the prices I want everybody to pay attention to on Solana currently right now. Yeah, a daily chart, very bullish still. Buy signals galore, looking really strong. 4-hour chart, this is where things get a little bit like, what are you about to do? Because if it fell into this gap, it could be one more shakeout to 187. So it is hitting the upper value range. If it broke past this, it can go a little bit higher. But I would be a little bit cautious right now. This doesn't mean that, if you wanted to put a long that you didn't have to worry about for a long time, I really believe and I know that we're going to be seeing these prices up here on Solana. It's just a matter of time. So in the short term, yeah, there's volatility and we're having fun. It can come down to that 186 once again. It can, lose the 50 moving average, trade a little bit lower to 175. It can even come down to 148 to the point of control and just trade completely underneath the 50 moving average. But that for sure does not mean that we will not have a test at all-time highs and break past all-time highs, because we're still not done breaking more all-time highs in this market, fam. That's just not the case. We still got a lot more all-time highs to do. Let's go to XRP. I know the XRP fam, sometimes they're like, whoa, shakeout, what am I going to do? It's like, you're going to print. That's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to do. You're going to get more XRP for the cheap. You're going to get it for the cheap. You're like, okay, cool. I've been watching this Rico Moneybags guy, and sure enough, it's trading into this gap. This sell signal has been taking it easy. It's not even. You got to take it easy. I swear. I was working on some back end stuff and doing a bunch of stuff, and I just let the markets do what they do. At this point, it's like I got alligator skin when it comes to the markets now. It's just another day at the office, honestly. That's all it is. Right here, we got a sell signal that has been validated the whole time with XRP, which, if anybody's been waiting for that next entry, just wait for it to finish doing what it's doing. Now, it is finding some support right here, and this is where we go into the 4-hour chart to be like, hey, what's going on right here? Like, it's finding a shelf. I know we're trading in this gap right here. Is it going to come down to, $2.20? Maybe not. So this is when we come down to our 4-hour chart, and our 4-hour chart kind of gives us an idea of why we're bouncing off of this down here. Excuse me. So the lower value range is down here at right around 280. It's headed towards this 50 moving average. If it can break this 50 moving average, then we head towards a point of control, right back to $3. This is where I would start to look for my possible entries on XRP. I don't really think it's going to come all the way down here. We have to remember that the point of control and the volume profile is dynamic. So if things get more bullish on a shorter time frame, this can change during the time frames. Okay, so 4-hour chart right now. Right now it's still underneath the 50. I would be cautious. We do got a buy signal. I would add the other indicator. Let me get a look at what's going on really quick. So hey, okay, so we're underneath the 50. We're underneath the 200. We do got a buy signal. We got the crosses right there. We got some gaps to go to. We got the point of control. But I like when it breaks the 50 moving average. Honestly, I can wait a little bit longer and just let it do its thing to get complete confirmation that the markets are like, hey, we're ready to go. We're ready to send. But this is that area right now where you would start to use multi-time frame analysis to be like, okay, look at here. I was looking on the 1 hour. We're above the 50. We're trading good. This is a nice uptrend. This is pretty nice. This is where you start to use this. If I was looking at this 4 hours, like, okay, I like this. We're looking at this 1 hour. This could have been the entry over here. Still looking good. Point of control 294. This is where I think it's a little bit late now. I would wait for a retest. Probably come down to the point of control one more time. We got this red candle coming out. Nice little doji. So a little bit of trend reversal. But a little bounce on this 50 moving average right at the point of control. And, the next buy signal, not this one. This one will relate to the party. But let it do its thing and let it print a new one. And that's the one I want to jump on. But it's definitely getting to that point where you could feel things squeezing to that spot where things definitely want to come to life. Because it was kind of boring for like a week, right? It was kind of like, not too much going on. People paper handing, normal, everyday stuff. Just another day in the office, basically. So nonetheless, this is kind of getting to that point where now it's kind of flipping. The tables are turning a little bit, right? And this is where I would be looking at XRP. Maybe one more test. You can get a nice little trade off of that, especially if that next test is the one that bounces off the 50, prints a new buy signal. That's an easy trade to honestly take right there. All right, let's see what else we got. I think we go right into XPX right now. Fam, we got the tokenomics up. Had some people asking. Let's come over to XPX right now. Super bullish on this project. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. But if you guys are looking for a solid project with a solid team, this is the project I launched with just that, a solid team on Smart DeFi, getting everybody passive income right from the inception, lending protocol right from the inception, asset backing right from the inception, a burn on the total circulating supply right from inception, and then massive utilities that everybody can use around the world. XPX Visa cards, non-KYC bill payments, non-KYC gift cards. The list goes on and on. I'm going to share this link right here for you guys that are new. But like I said, if you guys are looking for a solid project, I launched this project with a fantastic team. They have been working overtime on the overtime right now because a lot of things are going on, obviously, with the merch store, Just Shop Crypto, which we're going to talk about in just a bit. But I want you guys to come over here and give us a follow as well on our X account. Let's come over here really quick. Make sure you guys giving us a follow, sharing all these links everywhere that I can. Very important that you guys tap in. Give XPX token a follow. Like I said, if you guys are looking for a solid project that you guys can count on, you guys see the dev pulling up every single day, this is the one to go to. You guys got Ali, David, Marlone. It's just completely bullish. You guys got cross-pollination. You guys got spaces. You guys got, big KOLs like Zach Humphreys. You have, Big Buy, 7B&B coming in. You got, what else? You got Biconomy marketing going on. We got the BSE Gems marketing still going on. Another post coming from them very soon. Here goes this post right here. I think we forgot to repost the last one that they did. But nonetheless, I'll repost it later on. Actually, we'll just repost it right now. Let me go to BSE Gems. They got 522,000 followers. Super bullish on getting some posts from them because these are all B&B people. And we've been seeing a lot of people, new people coming into XPX. Let me scroll down. I know he did like a double post, which was really nice of him, honestly. And we got some more marketing coming off of this page. I mean, there's still more. Here goes right here. Let's like and 10K follow or 10K views on this. This is awesome. Very nice on this buy. We're going to repost that, of course. And this is where we're at right now. We've already developed quite a bit of tech for everybody when it comes to XPX. So we got crypto Visa cards. We have gold Visa cards, tap to pay Visa cards, non-KYC bill payments. We have invoicing, we have payroll, and all this can be done off-ramping 70 different cryptocurrencies on multiple blockchains. This is extremely bullish, and this is technology that you guys can use today and that people are going to use tomorrow. This is why the whole space was invented. Go read the Satoshi Nakamoto paper, and you guys will understand why the name is X Pays X. I'm going to share this link right now where you guys can come over here. There's going to be some really cool updates coming very soon. We're actually, possibly days away from it, fam. When it comes to updating multiple utilities all at the same time, it is a lot of work. But you know what? I love what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change this hand for any other hand. All roads leads to payment. If you're doing good in NFTs, you're off-ramping your crypto to put gas in your car. If you're doing good with your metaverse place, you're off-ramping your crypto to buy your girl a gift, right? If you're doing good on your blue chips, you're off-ramping your crypto to pay your mom's bills, right? So extremely bullish because all roads do lead to payments, and this is where you guys want to come. I'm just checking some things out. So right now you guys can see currently, and I'm saying some alpha right now, if XPX is in the house currently, 10 countries on the crypto bill payments. Some amazing things are coming right around the corner. Guys, massive updates. You got your gift cards you guys got over here that you guys can do as well. You got high limits, mid limits, depending what country you're in. You guys can take me on a cruise. Say, you know what, Rico, you've been such a great influencer. You've been such a great dev. I'm going to buy you a celebrity cruise gift card. I want you to stream from a cruise ship on your next live stream, and that's what we're going to do. So we got Dave up in here. Let's go, man. What's up, fam? What's up, man? How's it going? Fam? So we got massive gift cards for you guys to come check out. This is all tech that you guys are going to use. Whatever you're doing in the crypto space, if you're doing good, if you're printing any way, anyhow, if you're being financially free, you got to be free to spend your finances. So come check out xpxpay.com. Like I said, this is the best way for you guys to use your crypto in the real world. I don't know what else you guys got it for. Maybe just to look at it in a wallet. But honestly, when this market pops and this thing really takes off, this is what this project has been building for. I know we've been building during a meme coin cycle. I know we've been building for a moment when it was all things Solana, but we've been honestly building for retail, fam. And this is what we want. We want retail to come in so that these things over here can come true. So that we can see BTC rally to all-time highs, breaking into the yellow and the orange. So we can see that legendary altcoin season. So we can see the Robinhood app being the number one downloaded app. So we can see the Crypto.com app being the number one downloaded app. So we can see, the Coinbase app being the number one downloaded app. That's when we know everybody's in. We have not seen that yet. When we start to see all those people coming in, the Coinbase being the number one downloaded app in America, this Robinhood app, all this stuff, this is when that altcoin season is going to start. I thought it would have happened already a while ago, that's for sure. But I know that we have the altcoins trailing behind Bitcoin. Everything's just primed up and keeps priming more up. Yes, there's corrections. Yes, there's volatility. But at the end of the day, even if we just stood in pure consolidation and nothing amazing happened, the cheapest Bitcoin in the green is 338,000. The cheapest Bitcoin in the blue is 82,000. Even if it just consolidated and it just went sideways, that's not going to happen. This adoption continues to happen back to back to back. The United States is just about all the way orange. We got Hawaii is now on the list, fam. What else do you want? You guys remember how long this was just gray and orange? It was barely any, and now we got Ohio on the map. So that's really cool to see. I mean, now we got Hawaii on the app when this one was not on the app, and this is gonna be all orange. Whether people kick and scream, whether they like it, they don't like it, does not matter. This is like trying to stop the internet back in the day. You just can't. The Pandora's box has been open, and this is going to be here forevermore. And you guys can just make sure that you be a part of it. You guys can be a part of a project that's focused on all things payments, which is one of the infrastructures, one of the main vehicles of this cryptocurrency. And you guys can be a part of that today. So come over here, check us out. And make sure you guys give us a follow at XPX Token. Now I'm going to jump over to Just Shop Crypto because obviously we got some promise made, promise kept. 1 day away, 1 hour away, actually 2 hours away. We got the new listing, the Can Do merch listing coming out. So you guys don't want to miss out for that. Extremely bullish on the Can Do merch. They're already coming in, man. List your project right here. You guys can come over here, list your project. That's extremely bullish. You guys can come check out the packages. I'm so bullish on this team. I'm so bullish on this community. I'm so bullish on the Crypto Breakfast Club. I'm so bullish on every project that's going to be listing on here. We got more projects to come that buy up the XPX chart, list their project on here. They get cross-pollination. They get their community excited, wearing their merch in the real world. And, this is what it's all about. Not just waiting around for a catalyst to happen, but actually creating a catalyst. Having marketing campaigns around, the accessories, having marketing campaigns around the community, being excited about what we got going on, about what you have going on. This is what it's all about. Honestly, this is what it's all about. And here goes that Can Do merch right here. Woo! Where's the Can Do chads at? Are you guys, we got I knew I could find a way to get into it early, man. So new listing 1 hour away, but I'm about to give you guys the alpha. You guys can go and break Just Shop Crypto right now and order a bunch of Can Do merch right now. It's so reasonably priced. Can Do, if you're listening, it's all about the catalyst, baby. Oh man, that got me so excited. Honestly, I'm gonna share this right now. You guys go ahead and try to break Just Shop Crypto. I want have Ali, David, and Marlon running around like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Binance at 2K equals smiles on our faces. That's for sure. And it's going to happen, Jace. It's going to happen. We're doing some amazing things. Binance is going to keep pumping. And the rest of the market is going to keep. Let's go into the second page. Oh my God. Okay, so it's right here on this first page. You guys can find this Can Do merch. I want to click on this. Let me see. Man, okay. I like this. I like this the fox that they've been using. It's been, who doesn't like a nice little fox right here? So very nice, man. Okay. And I know we're going to be adding. Okay, so look at all the colors you guys can choose from too. Okay, cool. Oh my. Ooh, that gray one hits hard right there. That gray one hits hard right there. I think it's because of the little bit of gray that he has on the sword or whatever. But that's a nice one. Okay. I'm invested now. Sapphire. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that charcoal one hits hard. Graphite. Irish green. Oh, man, that's that Irish green for sure. That reminds me of Gene so much. That Carolina blue. I don't know if that's Carolina blue. It needs to be a little bit more baby blue. I don't know if people from Carolina would agree if that's that Carolina blue or not. But nonetheless, maybe when it shows up, it's more Carolina blue. Very cool, man. I almost feel like the gray one hits so hard. The red one does too. This one right here, that thing looks that looks cool. That looks really cool. Okay. This one's epic as well. I know they're working on some other ones that has some other designs. There's more designs being worked on right now. But if you guys can give David, give Ali, give Marlon an thank you inside of the TG. These guys have been working so hard, honestly. They've been working so hard. so hard, and I don't think people understand. The team is so bullish on Ali, David, and Marlon. Come over here, guys, and break this. Come break Just Shop Crypto. The listing is 1 day away. You guys might want to get in early because you guys found like an Easter egg hunt, right? You guys can come get the hats now. You guys are live streaming. Let's just break Just Shop Crypto. Why not? There's nothing wrong with breaking things, right? The hats look awesome. Yes, they do. They look crazy. They just look crazy. And they look to be the same type of material, which is fire because, I mean, it's high quality, which is really nice. This gray one, I don't know. It could be we've been having some gloomy days lately here in Vegas, which is uncommon for us. Yesterday was just gray. Tons of lightning. It was tempting to rain, but it was just lightning, but no but no rain. Yeah, this gray one hits hard. See, mostly cloudy today. Yeah, last couple of days, no swimming pool, man. It's been cloudy. It's all gloomy. I don't know how you guys do it in the UK. It gets all gloomy. I'd be all it's like, oh man, it's dark outside. Oh man, come check out our merch as well, man. I just kind of had a moment right there, just being really proud of the team, really proud of the community, everything that where Can Do getting listed right here on Just Shop Crypto. Yep. Getting listed right here, man. This is a movement. People are sleeping on this. People are sleeping on this. I would not sleep on this. I'm not going to twist nobody's arm behind their back. But, there's a reason why there's Zach Humphreys on here. Why we're doing this, there's more projects lining up. Obviously, it takes a little bit of time to design the merch. It takes a little bit of time to get all this stuff listed, but something massive is happening here. This is not a domain to sleep on. I'm actually going to share the domain as well, justshopcrypto.com. We really believe that this is a $1 million domain. And if you're, a payment processor project like XPX is, and you got something called Just Shop Crypto, I'm pretty sure you guys can connect the dots, considering the fact that we have some very powerful APIs. You guys can see how this domain can be extremely powerful in the future. Just Shop Crypto, not XPX Crypto, not the merch crypto, no, just Shop Crypto. That is crazy. That's like having, I don't know. That's pretty bullish if you guys ask me. And being on a domain like this early on is crucial. So Just Shop Crypto is all things, not just the merch. Right now on the surface is looking like merch, but definitely listen on Just Shop Crypto. Don't miss out for this. Tap in with us, contact us, get some merch on here. And right now we have a campaign going on for those who receive their merch first. Some free merch from the CBC going on as well. Like, this is what all this Just Shop Crypto brings for everybody. Honestly, that's what it honestly brings for everybody. Like, do not sleep on this. This is cross-pollination with Can Do now, cross-pollination with XPX, cross-pollination with Smart DeFi, cross-pollination with Zach Humphreys. This is just very, very bullish. So come over here, man. Definitely join us on this space as well. Let me share this space right here. I'll grab this link for you guys. You guys smash this up right here. Should be a really fun space. You guys most likely don't want to miss out for this, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let me put this right here. Boom. There we go. Sharing this everywhere. Appreciate you guys. All right, so that is Just Shop Crypto. We had a fantastic space yesterday with Joe. 1.5 people tuned in. Absolutely bullish. More and more people coming into XPX, whether it's getting new Visa cards, whether it's just, getting more merch. And that's what we got. We got tons of products and services for everybody. So that's what these spaces are all about. Make sure you guys tune in. We got another one coming up with Joe. Yes, the marketing machine is still on because I just know that this was a shakeout that was going on for like a week or whatever. It doesn't even bother me. Like I said, just another day in the office. Let's keep it moving and grooving. Let's talk about some more projects. You guys let me know what you guys are buying. Show me your guys' gems. If you guys have any gems, we're going to get into Can Do right now, sitting at $14 million market cap. We're going to go to their X account. Let's go over to this right now, see what they got going on. Appreciate you guys pulling up. I see the stream doing really good. We got 123 on this account. We got 37 on this account. We have over 10 people on Party. We have a couple people on Kick. So it's all combined close to 200 people. Not bad. Not bad. And the markets feel like the gloomy day that Vegas is having right now. Honestly, the markets just feel like, oh man, how come we're not at $1 million already, right? How come it's not at $1 million already? But hey, we just gotta go with the flow, fam. Much love and respect. Bro's over here, throwing the deuces, got the peace sign, feeling cool. Can do everywhere. I think he's in Japan. I'm not sure if that's Japan, but I know he's somewhere where definitely looks cool for sure. Let me make sure we had the stream act up a little bit. Okay, we're still good to go. Streaming on parties still? Yes, we are. Okay, cool. A little glitch right there. We're still good, fam. We're still good, fam. One of those days where it just kind of, we're kind of just flashes. Ooh, what's this? Oh my god, man. You guys got to have fun with this. This is what I love to do. This is not about overnight selling $1 million in merch. This is about making things happen, making an idea from your head come out into reality. I mean, it's one of the coolest things to do. And I'm so supportive of the Kendu Chads. They're absolutely amazing. Look at the Kendu shades. This must have been made with like a 3D printer. Nice. Very cool. So you guys know they got their energy drinks, they got their stickers. We're supporting this full movement. We're making things happen over here. They're making things happen. They got the merch, they got the energy drinks, they got the coffee, they got the beers. What don't they have, fam? What don't they have? They just got it all. They honestly got it all. And they're always making things happen. Even like this post from Maestro. That's pretty cool right there, honestly. I haven't seen somebody get a post like that. So that's pretty cool that they got Maestro, this bot, to make a post. I know a lot of people pay attention to Maestro. Really nice. Just always something happening over here with their merch, with their their energy drinks, and quite a bit more. There's going to be more merch to be released, so definitely don't miss out on that. I'm excited to see people wearing this merch. Like I said, you guys can go break Just Shop Crypto right now because we found a little way to get in between and get that stuff early. So yes, I'm so excited for that. So make sure you guys check that out. We got Kendu sitting at $14 million market cap, super early on display. Let's refresh this. It's already done, that 280 mil definitely has come back from that. But I'm bullish on this project long term. I'm bullish on this community, and I've seen a lot of things spark up and just go right back to these all-time highs. This is $100 billion Inu right here, sitting right before your guys' eyes. So don't miss out on Kendu, fam. Don't miss out on this one whatsoever. Kendu doing its thing, sitting at 14 million. I honestly think once it just breaks these market caps right here, this thing sends really hard. It's not that hard for, in crypto for that to happen. So yes, we got to get through some shaking out and things get bullish. And for some reason, people get shooken out again and things get bullish. And you know what? Those people don't. If you think that they're knocking it out the park, I can tell you that's not what's happening. The ones who really make it is like the ones who got the diamond hands. The diamond hands really do prevail in this market. So Kendu is a diamond hand situation. Once it breaks $50 million market cap, it's gonna send, fam. I feel the same way like that with with Feg token. It just has to break certain psychological barrier market caps and it's off. And in the meantime, while it does that, let's stay excited. Let's get merch out there. Let's make some catalysts happen. Let's, make some spaces. Let's do all this great stuff. So while we're doing that, we got the community engaged, right? The community is one of the best utilities ever. Check out XPX, check out Kendu, check out, the gorillas, the communities, everything. So keeping everybody doing some fun stuff, and why not wearing some drip at the same time? It's what it's all about. $50 million market cap, you're going to wish that you bought more Kendu. The minute it breaks that, I guarantee even the people who have conviction in Kendu, even the people who've been loading up in Kendu, especially the Jeets, are going to be like, whoa, it's happening. It's happening right now. So I want you guys to make sure that you guys don't miss out on that rally right there on Kendu breaking that $50 million market cap. All right, let's go ahead and look at some more plays for everybody. I'm so bullish on you guys today. Honestly, you guys are absolutely amazing. The space that we're having, the community that we got, just really enjoying what we got going on right now, fam. You guys are a real one. Honestly. Kendu is community for sure. I was gonna say Kendu Sendu. Kendu is community for sure. All right, let's go on to some more plays, fam. Let's have some fun. We got this Purple Pepe coming back to life right here that I want to talk about. They're doing some marketing, kind of turning this thing on, and just goes to show you that, hey, things can pump up, things can come back, and they can pump right back up again. I want to talk about something that we talk about quite a bit on the channel. I know you guys are kind of like, Rico, what is it going to be? It's that, that $5-10 million market cap dance that projects get to do, and Purple Pepe has done that quite a bit and is actually doing something pretty substantial right now with it breaking over that $20 million market cap. So we know that Pepe, and even a purple one at that, which is really nice, is very powerful meta, fam. Like Pepe, frogs are a strong meta, dogs are a strong meta, cats are a strong meta. This is a strong meta. It's on Solana. It's even easier to get. This thing is definitely coming back to life. Like I said, they're getting some marketing going on right now. Things are kicking off, and it's looking really good. Let's go into the website. Let's check this out really quick. We'll get into the chart. Pretty simple. I mean, Pepe, it's purple. You get it, you hold it, it goes higher. That's what it's all about. It's Pepe, fam. That's what it comes down to. We don't want to make our meme coin scenarios too difficult. Can you see a purple Pepe doing good? Yeah, I probably could see a purple Pepe doing really good. So that's what you guys got right there. So we got this. This was 1 hour ago. Can't wait for the crypto fight night at Token 2049 in Singapore. Purple or Pepe, the Purple Pepe is officially sponsoring the one and only Jenna right here. So what? This is crypto getting out in the open, fam. And we just dropped this exclusive video for the community. This is bigger than just a fight. It's about putting the Purple Pepe movement on the global stage. From trading floors to the fight ring, Purple Pepe is showing the world the power of memes. Plus community. Let's make some noise, share this everywhere, and show them why Pepe, it's almost funny to say that, Pepe, is unstoppable. Okay, so let's check out this girl real quick. Let's see who she is. Jenna right here. I guess she's going to be knocking somebody out. She's not playing around. She says right here. Is this it right here? Okay, so the fight's going to be real. The fight's going to be real. This is pretty cool, actually. This is the just seeing how far crypto has come and it's at this stage right now. It's honestly quite amazing, and I'm almost sure I hung out with her here in Vegas. I'm almost sure she was at the Gen Zio Media House. Oh, it's starting to rain outside. Nice. I can hear the rain. We're due up for it, fam. But so it's just amazing, and this is actually pretty cool because I just love to see how far crypto has come. Like this is I really enjoy this, honestly. Like whole fighting clubs around crypto. This whole new era that we're living in with social media and how these things, are in the space. This is a great way for even. Trust me, this got my wheels turning because XPX, we're getting closer and closer to that point where that's another thing that happens, man. That's another thing. Appreciate you guys sending the gifts, man. Just seeing that come through. Prophet Bear, what's up, fam? Taking care of the family, man. That's what's up. Raising my own Jesus army. I like that. I appreciate sending everybody the gifts, bro. For sure, you're a real one. The markets are starting to pick up, so it's definitely feeling pretty good in the market right now, fam. It really is. It really is. We're going to bring up Jesus Coin as well. I'm excited because I'm really close to Jesus Coin. Honestly, I just met this one guy that I told that I was gonna talk to you guys about, because here in Vegas I had met somebody and I was like, okay, this guy's making music. I think this would be a great way to get his music maybe on a space. As Christian rap, and I'm always about networking, fam. That's what I like to do. Rico Moneybags is a networking machine. That's what I love to do. I want to make things happen, and that's what this one's actually happening. This right here has my wheels turning. Don't be shocked really soon. I'm not going to be fighting nothing, but we might be seeing somebody in a ring. I don't know. We might put Jace in a ring. I think Jace would do good in a ring. Jace, if you're still listening, you might be going to Singapore on the next one to fight representing XPX, man. You're our strongest bull. We're gonna put you in the ring, brother. He said, or we'll put Ali. I know Ali was taking some boxing. Um, Unless I can bring my cane in the ring, we can't do it. Oh my god, man! I really rock with you guys. So we got some good marketing, like I said, going on right now with Purple Pepe. You guys are seeing this. You guys seen them on the channel. You guys seen all the CMC. You guys seen all the listings. And I like to bring you guys these plays when they're kicking all these things on, right? All these little switches are switching on, and all this marketing campaign going on at the same time. It's gonna bring more eyes to the project. And this is why most likely we're seeing this, because this is marketing going on with this Purple Pepe having to fight over there 2049, people getting cross-pollination. You see this thing kind of coming right back to life. But nonetheless, let's get kind of into what's going on over here with this play and how it kind of started off, honestly, because that's, if you don't know where they came from, you don't know where it's going. Like, this is, again, look, $5 million market cap, $10 million market cap. It went up to 20 something $million market cap. We get to see this recipe and the scenario happens so often that I refuse to ignore it. Like, to me, this is the way that I understand meme coins. I'm not, I got my own project. I'm not into this. This is the way that I trade them. I don't launch meme coins. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have a meme coin that I launch or anything like that. What I'm doing is I can see these patterns where I can print off of these meme coins. And what I'm identifying is the same pattern of when they break 5 million, they find 10 million, then they go all the way to 20 something. Now, if they come back, that doesn't mean that it's over. That it went all the way up to 20 something million, 28 million, and came all the way down and shook everybody out, all the way down to $1 million market cap. All the way down to $1 million market cap from 28 million. Most people thought it was done. And what did it do again? It just rinsed and repeat what I just said. It went right back to 5 million, same little shelf, broke past that, and then went right back to 10 million, broke that, and went to 20 million. Came back down. This is where it starts to get a life of its own, honestly, and start to actually hold on where the volume is staying alive for the most part. So here it goes, trading sideways for quite a bit. A whole community's in there probably making it work. It goes all the way up to 138 million, 136 million, and starts coming back down. Of course, where it's at now, starting coming back down to around 34 million, pump back up to 76. But these areas over here is where this magic happens. And it's kind of getting into that range where this $20 million range over here was when it went up to 130 something, right? And that's why this range that we're in right now is so important. Let me zoom out quite a bit. This was another shakeout it went through right here. It went super low on everybody, underneath 10 million. But let me scoot it over. This section right here, this is where that last pump happened. And this is where things can get pretty exciting for this one once again. If it can break past, this section right around here. That 30 something million, 25 million usually, 30 million. This thing got really exciting and went all the way up to 136 million, came down to this area, pumped back up, tried to hold on to it, lost it. So we're seeing where this area, this 30 million is quite substantial, because when we fell underneath it, it got bearish. We broke back above it, got exciting, tried to hold on to it again, went underneath it. So I would not be shocked that if we saw this thing break past 30 million, you could either ride that thing to, 55 million, or is it the time that it goes a lot further? Is it the time that it goes a lot higher? Does it go back up to 100 and something? That's a big thing. Can do merch post raid in XPX chat. Man, make sure everybody raid that for sure. The whole XPX community, the Can Do community is going crazy on that. That listing is fire. It's going down. It's going down, man. That's what I like. So keep an eye on Purple Pepe right now, fam. It's definitely got some life in it. It's coming back to life, with all this marketing going on. If it breaks this 31 million, that girl wins the match. It's going to look like Purple Pepe is going to win the whole fight altogether. So there's some excitement that could be happening around this play very, very soon. All right. So let's go on to some more plays. Keep an eye on this one for sure. Maybe put a Solana in there, see where it goes or whatnot. Let's go on to Blockboy next. that Blockboy. We've been keeping an eye on this one. You guys can see this is a pretty solid chart, trading sideways, holding strong. We're still bullish on this one for sure. Blockboy's been doing pretty good. It went up to $1 million market cap twice. And again, it's just a game of that psychological barrier. It has to break the psychological barrier, then it can go higher. So Blockboy saying bye to the brain dead. Bye Jeets. Right there, you guys see that? Goodbye the Jeets. You know what? The Jeets are part of it, man. They suck, honestly. They are irritating because they take the steam out of stuff. They're like, oh my god, like, and then the same ones that take the steam out of the momentum are the ones asking, like, what are we doing next? It's like, shh, hush. It's like, I know, I see everything, man. Doing cold, Dan cold and allergies. I get them allergies in spring. I'm gonna be praying for you. Nice. XPX is not making enough noise. What? Let's make some noise, man. XPX, get in that TG, shake things up for that post, man, for sure. I just think it's a gloomy day, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's raining over everybody. Maybe everybody's got a little bit of the allergies too. You know, we got Prophet Bear talking about it. We got Psychedelic Angel talking about it. Maybe people are just, you know, a little sicky right now. Everybody's a little sicky. The markets were a little sicky. The sky's a little gray. Prophet Bear's not feeling too great. Psychedelic Angel has to blow her nose. It's one of those days, right? It's just, I think we got to go through this part and then the next part comes, right? It's raining here too. Yeah, we got a rainy day today. So some consolidation on Blockboy. This is a Matt Fury play. Don't sleep on these Matt Fury plays. We tend to do really good. If you guys got in on this one when we first called it, we called it crazy early. I wanted it to go higher for you guys. We called it over here. It went up to 1 million. It came back down, and I was still talking about it. It went all the way up back to 1 million again. I'm not saying that it can't do this. Once again, it hasn't broke $1 million market cap. A lot of times it's just when this is a fresh play, and at the same time, you know, it's only 13 days old. It's at the same time when BTC is shaking things about. It doesn't have a stronger community like a project that can hold really strong, right? So, ladies and gents, you know, when you find a solid play, DCA into it, and keep pushing on it. It still has a lot of potential. It has not broke $1 million market cap. That's a lot of work. All this website stuff, all this posting stuff, just for it to go up to $1 million market cap is like, come on, man. Let's go higher than that. Let's go way higher than that. Yes, because we can. I mean, we 100% can. So Blockboy is a play to keep an eye on for this one. I'm going to post this one in the chat for you guys. This has been a play that we're keeping an eye on. And now that the markets are kind of getting a nice little uptick, maybe it's a play to take a second look at. Right now, we're going to hit a bit of a freestyle point. We're just going to check the top 10 of everything. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I think the markets could probably show us some stuff right now. Let me see where we're at as far as time. I do want to set up a meeting. Okay, so we're doing good right there as far as time. Boom. Cool. All right, let's go a little bit through the top 10. We're just going to do a little bit of a freestyle. I actually want to check on this one right here because I think I'll be doing you guys an injustice if I don't bring this one up. I think that this Cardano play can do something special. If you have Cardano, come look at this one, okay? I met a lot of the Cardano people, and they know how to hold. Could this Cardano Husky play do what SNEC did? You know, SNEC went to 290 mil, still holding strong. I would like, you know, maybe we catch this Husky dog with the Cardano that we got laying around, load up on it right here at 20 million because they have a very strong community and their brand, their IP is like, it's up there. It's way up there. I mean, I got one of their hats. I got really close to a lot of these Cardano people. If you know, you know, they're already close to a lot of the whales from this. It's already in that stuff. So just keep an eye on display as well. I think this is probably Cardano's $1 billion meme coin, and then we'll see some other ones as well. So we've been keeping an eye on this Cardano play for sure, and I don't want to let that Husky play go unnoticed because it's just a solid meme coin. Yes, it's not moving crazy fast, even though it's at 19 mil. It has, you know, average volume, real volume, but I would not ignore this thing. All it takes is one of those Cardano whales to, you know, say, okay, Cardano's doing this thing. Let me find a meme coin and print some extra money on. And they send this thing to 290 mil, and it's a cute husky. It's a great meme. It looks really good. Keep an eye on that one. Let's go back to purple Solana so I can go to the top 10 of these. Let's go to this, because if we're talking about cards, we're talking about XPX. But I guess these are collectible cards. The collector cards. Oh man, Charizard card. Let's see. This thing's at 82 mil already. The liquidity is not locked though. But this thing catapulted. Sheesh. I thought I was gonna try to. We'll get Jesus Coin next as well. Prophet Bear, check your DMs as well, brother, on X. I know you've been busy, but definitely check your DMs. Man, this is we got to give this a look now at this point. I mean, collectible cards is everything, right? Whoo, this website looks good. Just a little peek of it. Man, this might be a legitter. Hold on, we're just going through it fast. Let's see if we can go through. Is marketplace open? Okay, it has the marketplace up and running. Oh my god, man, I had this one. Oh my god, this hurts so bad. You guys don't even know. Ninetales. You guys don't even know, man. I had all of these cards. I had all of these Pokemon cards. Crazy. Oh my god, I remember Ninetales. I had plenty of these holographic as well. Charizard, of course. Let's see if we find some cool ones. Let's see if I find some cool ones. Snorlax, of course. When I say Sleeping Giant, I always think of a Snorlax. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, this is going to hit hard, man. They got a marketplace for it already. Okay, let's go to it. Let's see what they're talking about. They got my attention. The marketplace is there. That's pretty bullish. So, collector brings real-world collectibles into the 21st century. Vault your physical collectible securely, trade them with others, and even categorize them. Yeah, X burned all my first gen and first gen editions. Man, crazy. I didn't have an X burn mine, but I moved out my mom's house and I left my binder upstairs where my room was at, and wow, that's all I gotta say. The kids used them like regular cards. He was, oh my god, so sad. So, funding the team, collector funding team comes from diverse and interdisciplinary backgrounds with core strength in entrepreneurship, blockchain, and hobbyist collecting. We built companies from concepts to 50 FTEs, and for the first time are developing a project that unifies our professional experience with our deep passion of collectibles. This is the team right here. Maybe we can get some of these guys up on here, because if they're coming from the IRL, from the real world, and yeah, I had them all, bro. I had them all, and I had them all. Yeah, yeah. I came back to mom's to visit, and I was like, let me go upstairs to where my room was at, and it was just, I was like, what happened to that binder? They had gotten worth money at that time. I was like, oh, let me go see, because I got like every single one. But yeah, I think that's going to be an everlasting pain that I'm going to feel for a while. I think we should give this guys a look. I'm going to DM these guys and see if we can get them up on stream. I definitely want to learn more about this. This could be really cool. This could be a lot of fun. And there's definitely something here, because this is never going to go away. People were collecting cards long before I was collecting them, right? When it came to baseball cards, Ricky Mantle, Babe Ruth cards, all these things, right? This will always be a nostalgic way for us to connect to our childhoods, whatever era you're from. It doesn't even matter. This is always going to be a very human thing to do, I guess. I don't see this ever going somewhere. So we could have found a very solid play right now. We're going to keep an eye on this one. We're definitely going to be contacting them. This thing's pumping really hard, and for good reasons. There's a lot of collectors in the space. So very nice. We're doing this top 10, checking out the top 10. We got this right here. Oh my God, this had me laughing so much. Brewski instead of Drewski. Oh my God, that's so good. When I saw this yesterday, I didn't even know. I knew it was Drewski because his body language, but at first my mind couldn't recognize it because they did such a good job with the suntan, with the sunburn, I should say. This had me laughing so hard yesterday. I'm sure a lot of you guys who watch the streamers most likely saw this one. This one's Brewski instead of Drewski. Pretty cool. There you go. I wonder if he knows he has a meme coin pumping hard. This has some serious potential. They got the. How do they have the action figure that fast? What? That's kind of weird. That's kind of fast. This came out yesterday. This just went viral. So how the heck they got an action figure already? What? That's crazy fast. Or was that action figure out and Drewski was just making the purse? Maybe that's who Drewski was imitating, was this guy, or I don't know if this guy made this toy or what. That's wild. Well, here goes the video. Let's laugh real quick. Let's have some fun.
Here's the love, here's the honor. If you can't come in, come on.
Oh, America. Oh, my.
Hey, me, Mom. How you doing, baby?
Meatball. Look at that sunburn, fam. Look at this is why at first I didn't get it. Like I seen it once because I paying attention to body language. I was like, dude, I like the way he was jumping up and down was like I knew him or whatever. But I was like, I don't recognize him, right? And it was like, it's Drewski.
Hey, you lost, boy? No, I'm going to the race. What race? NASCAR race. You going to NASCAR? Yes, sir. You ain't lost, is you? No, I'm going to the race.
This is crazy.
Find something safe to do, boy.
This is.
If liquor don't kill us, pussy must.
This is just wild. I know everybody's like, why are we watching this? Because we're watching this because it's funny and it's Brewski. It's the new token that's out. And this is the era we live in where a comedian. Oh, my brain is so funny. And people don't even know who he is. Man, they did a good job. That must have been like, that's movie production makeup right there. You guys got to know who Drewski is. I'm sure a lot of you guys know, but that is absolutely hilarious. One of the reasons, like, all jokes aside, is like, I got to be able to calibrate. This is Drewski, the era that we're living in right now. You know, that the comedian can do this, make that video goes viral, and people make a project off of it, and it's pumping right now at 1.6 million. Like, there's something going on with the way that we see things in life, you know, like there's something going, like, this is something. And we got to keep track of this stuff, right? We got to keep track of how as humans we continue to change, or the way that we're adapting to this. But you know, this is part of the meta now. It's like it's all new Drewski clips gonna be a play now. You know, that's $1.6 million market cap with a healthy looking chart, no website or nothing, just doing good and making people laugh. So that's Brewski right there. So glad that we're doing this top 10, checking out the top 10 really quick because that's really fun because that is absolutely wild right there. We got Pokey on Soul, Poke Soul. Let's see what this is all about, fam. We're just looking at meme coins. This is okay. Pokemon doing a comeback. Hey, we're going to probably see. This is probably going to be the meta next. You know, with that collectible, this collectible cards, excuse me, could have kicked off this meta right here. That's how this space works. You know, let's go to the X for fun. Obviously, I don't think that they did. I know they put like the Solana colors in this, but it just looks off to me. Like it looks. So this is obviously not nothing to chase, but could it do something good for a little bit? Yeah. Is it going to be the real Pokemon Soul? Who knows? This is like, this is, it's not even lined up right or nothing like that. So who knows where that goes? I see crypto tokens will be the new retail businesses in the coming years. That's definitely sounds like something like that. I could definitely see that. That's actually a really good way to put it. It's kind of what's happening right now a little bit. Start your own little retail business. Whether your business is a rug or if it's a real project, that's entirely up to those people, right? We got this one right here at $20 million market cap, 626 in liquidity, but nonetheless doing its Solana thing and definitely getting a lot of people's eyes with 31 million in volume. Sheesh. Hello. Money moving. And what's interesting about it is the liquidity is locked, which is uncommon for Solana, right? Okay. Not good. Just a pump fun play. I draw a line. There you go. That's simple. Dev bought. Dev haven't sold. Everybody else is selling on the dev. It's crazy. Oh my god. 20 million though. Really impressive. I don't know much about these Mitch or any of these plays really. So we're gonna keep it moving. We're looking for some stuff, some top 10 plays. I know the markets are a little bit hot right now, so it's a good time to just dive a little bit deep. Maybe we find something together. Reset. That's it. Just pink. You're over here trying to think of something clever and all that stuff. No, just a pink square. That's it. It's that simple. Just put something pink right there. That'll do. 350K market cap, 81K in liquidity. There you go. The vape? Oh my god, not the vape. Not the vape, son. I'm surprised this one's not higher. Sheesh, I'm about to buy some. What, the vape? I'm not even shocked this vape went even this high. You know how many? Let's see, it went all the way up to. What a crazy space. $15 million market cap, fam. It's come down. Who knows? Is the vape going to stay around? It can. Maybe. Maybe not. Vapes are powerful. They taste amazing. Tell you that. Don't start vaping if you're not looking for love. You better not start. You better not try a vape if you're not looking for love. You're gonna fall in love all over again. Hey, somebody's eating good. Looking healthy and everything. I eat so unhealthy these days, fam. All right. This is their play. The vape play. On vape. Vaping. Let's see what else we got. We're just kind of freestyling right now. It was a nice little play with some stuff. Milo. That's a cute name. 15 hours ago. Is it something? It's down at 96K. Can it be something after it just got wrecked like that? Possibly. It did its dance already. They're still got some things going on. It had some great volume. Is it done though? Not sure. Could it be done? See what else we got. Pepechu. Oh, yep, we got the Pikachu thing coming in ever since that play. Pepechu. Damn, look at that. Didn't think of that one. Decent looking chart on Pepechu. Instead of Pikachu, Pepechu. There you guys go. It's pretty simple. You put this is the math that we do in crypto. So Pepes are awesome. Pikachus are awesome. Let's put them together. Let's put them in a microwave and melt them together. And then we get Pepechu. And then boom, we send it higher. So Pepechu, we're seeing a new meta right now. This is what's sometimes we got to do this just to kind of see what the overall collective is thinking. And right now we're on where Pokemon stuff seems to be a bit of a meta right now. Unstable Tether, we saw this one doing its thing as well. Did not catch this one. Did not. Great looking chart. I will give them that. That is a great looking chart, though. Unstable Tether. They're holding it strong. They might want this to be something, They might want it to. If they're doing it like that, the logo is pretty cool. This whole little thing's pretty dope. If they really wanted to do like, let's say they want to do like useless coin or something like that, they could be that like, see, we got like some of this stuff, actual exchange listings. They seem pretty active on this, and just like everybody looked at useless coin, that thing's it's a real play now. It's here to stay. This could be an early one of those, sitting at $3.3 million market cap. So, unstable tether. This is a chart that I can resonate with. It's looking like they want it to go higher. Yes, there's some shakeouts. There's JEETs everywhere. There's paper hands everywhere. But nonetheless, this chart looks pretty good. And it already went past the 5 million once. And now it's shaking everybody out, which it's common once the first time you go up there. You shake out all the people that don't know that you actually want to take it higher. And then once you break it again, you actually go to 10 million. And then they start buying right back in. So I would keep an eye on this one. This is probably a decent play. It looks like it's about to do that $5-10 million, break 5, break 10, and do all that good stuff that we like to see. So useless, or no, not useless, unstable tether could be a play. I haven't hit on one of these, so yeah, we'll keep an eye on this one. This is one to keep an eye on right here. This is probably a money bag alert because the chart is looking good and it hasn't broke past none of that good stuff that we like to see it do. And they all get to, right? All right, let's see what else we got. See if we find something else. Bunk index. Chart already doing what the chart trying to do. That tether one though might be something. Unstable too. Let's see. So imagine they're running up another one. So that means that meta is powerful. That narrative has some oomph to it. But I would probably go with the other one. I like the whole face being that kind of chart thing. Looks pretty cool. This is obviously the one that they're just copying. All right, I think we covered quite a bit of some of the freestyle plays, just having a little bit of fun with you guys. For sure, the markets are definitely coming back to life a little bit. I know it's not as exciting as we want it to be, but I will take this. I would take this kind of price action that we got. We got BTC now headed towards, 113. That's good. That's not bad, right? I mean, we can handle that. We got, the rest of the market kind of responding to this. So I like this movement that we're in right now. We're waiting for the daily chart to print that blunt house indicator and possibly, break past this 50 moving average and see if BTC breaks 115, we'll definitely see the market kind of ignite again, starting to go back towards these like all-time highs that we've been doing. This BNB all-time high, ETH going to all-time high, BNB, XRP, all of these plays are really close to just, all these all-time highs, give and take, of course, but let's see, BTC can break 115. I would like to see it go back over the 50 moving average. The way it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. On the 1 hour chart, it's looking even better, right? We're above the 50. We're above the 200 moving average. We haven't been above it for quite a bit. Here goes the 1 hour chart. How long we've been underneath here, just going down, 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 down. We had this one little peak right here. I was like, nope, going right back down, down, down. This is where this is kind of a smooth, this smooth curl up. I like when it does that. That's the same thing that happens. These little curl up. It's usually not so much a V-shaped recovery all the time, but it's these little nice slow movements that get us there, right? Just like on the daily chart, how we got to where we're at right now. Daily chart, let me clean this up really quick. Daily chart, this thing just nasty downtrend, curled up, right? Nasty downtrend, curled up. This one right here tested everybody. This downtrend right here, curled up really nice. And so I like when it does that. And I can follow that really easy. And that's why I'm curious to see, like on this daily chart, is it going to crash us a few times? Usually when it taps it once, you know, it's curling. It can do that, right? So maybe it crashes like this on the daily and still got to go sideways a little bit, but then it gets back above it and starts to trade up on it. I like when that happens. It's really easy to trade that for me at least. So make sure you guys tap in. Join all the links down below in the description if you guys are new to the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys give it a follow. The markets are looking like they're ready to get exciting again. So make sure you guys keep that bell notification lit. And, you know, when the markets are just down and out, just take a break, man. Go relax if you have to. Take care of some things you got to take care of. The markets are not done. That's the best part of all of this. I don't see, you know, some 60% retracement coming on BTC. I don't see any of that coming. So let this market fulfill what it has to do. Let Bitcoin hit its all-time highs. Let the altcoin season happen. Let the money fall into your wallet, fam. That's all it's all about. We're really waiting for retail to basically snatch up the floors and change all of our lives, whether they're snatching up the floor on XRP, whether they're snatching up the floor on Bitcoin. And a matter of fact, I almost forgot. My bad, Jesus. Prophet Bear, I just seen your message right there. Almost missed Jesus Coin. Let me see where you guys are at really quick. But doesn't matter where it's at. This is just great times for you guys to, you know, get into these plays right now because we're really waiting for retail. And I think this is a project, speaking of retail, that's also going to do really good when retail comes in. Agape is another one. You know, if you're bringing the right people into the space and you're educating them into a great project, a great community, and you guys are actually learning together, I don't see why it would not be successful. It might be, you know, taking a little bit longer than maybe the next Chitty Chitty Bang Bang play or whatever new play that's coming out, but it has real calls. And Jesus Coin right here has some serious calls. You guys don't want to miss out for this one. I actually want to show just a little bit what's going on over here for the crypto church as well. Give this one a follow. It's massive over here. If you guys, if this is something you're interested in, definitely come over here to the crypto church. Prophet Bear is there almost all the time for sure. And I'm letting you guys know a lot of people are sleeping on this meta. You guys will, just like I told everybody that BNB will go to 1K. And, you know, a lot of people said, hey, it's altcoin season's over. It's done. It's not going to happen. BNB so close to 1K right now. It's not even funny. And I'm letting you guys know, obviously nobody knows the time of the hour, exactly when things are going to happen, but whether or not this is going to happen, I have a lot of faith that this thing can really not only break its all-time high, but go a lot higher. Not because Prophet Bear's a good guy, not because because when retail comes in, if you're building something for retail and we know that there's this adoption that's going to happen, how many people have you bumped into that are Christians? Quite a bit, right? I mean, there's a lot. So you guys might want to keep a close eye on this play right here and not miss out on what Jesus Coin is bringing to the table. The church is about to have the 2nd anniversary. Very nice, man. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations on that. Keep grinding away. You guys know that you got my support. Looking forward to doing more things with you guys for sure. Definitely tap in with all things that we got going on. I might as well show that as well. Come give me a follow at Rico Moneybags. You guys know the rest, man. Come just follow XPX Token. Go through all the motions. Like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, if you guys can't do that, continue to come back. and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. I really, really appreciate it. Solid stream. Almost 300 people live with us on multiple social media platforms. So I really appreciate all the support. Make sure you guys keep that bell notification lit. Like that, you guys will not miss out for all these new updates we got coming up, the giveaways we got going on, the merch listings, whatever it might be, the giveaways at Joe's Space. Man, everything that's going on, we're still cooking on the back end. There's some massive updates coming to the portal. Don't miss out for all good things XPX and all the good things coming to all the projects that keep pulling up on this